Hello, everyone. Welcome to the cottage and welcome to another episode of my magical plant series. Today, we're going to talk about one of the best smelling herbs that I have in my cabinet. And I know I've said that about a lot of herbs, but this one is lemongrass. Lemongrass is so unique and so purposeful for so many things. So here is the star of the show, lemongrass. And let me just say that for me, I always loved the smell of it, and I thought, how unique to combine scents of, like, it looks like sweetgrass, but it smells like lemon, and so wonderful of the goddess of the earth to put these two plants together. It's just so wonderful. So lemongrass scientific name, if I can pronounce it correctly, because I stink at Latin names, is Symbopagon citratus. And it comes from the Greek and Latin both. So the Sympopagon combines the Greek words kimbi, which is boat, and pogon, meaning beard, referring to the boat-shaped spathis and hairy inflorescences of the plant's flowers. Now, the species name citratus is derived from Latin and signifies resembling citrus, alluding to the plant's prominent lemon fragrance. So the folk names are barbed wire grass, because let me tell you, it will cut you. Silky heads, citronella grass, Malabar grass, and fever grass. So if you would like to know more about this wonderful plant, stick around. I might just teach you a thing or two. In ancient cultures like Thai and Vietnamese, it is used in cooking, traditional medicine, and spiritual practices. In Western herbalism and folklore, lemongrass is revered for its cleansing properties and association with clarity and vitality. And some indigenous cultures use lemongrass as offerings in rituals, honoring nature spirits or ancestors, viewing it as a sacred herb that fosters a connection with the natural world. A Malaysian folktale states that you will always find treasure under a lemongrass plant that is blooming. However, lemongrass plants rarely bloom. Here's kind of a blurry but legit picture of a lemongrass flower in bloom. If flowers are produced, they are very small and either white, cream, or green in color. So if you find it, look for buried treasure. So lemongrass has a long history of use dating back thousands of years in traditional medicine, culinary practices, and cultural rituals across Asia, Africa, and South America, originating in tropical and subtropical regions, particularly in India, Sri Lanka, and Southeast Asia. Lemongrass has been cultivated and valued for its aromatic, medicinal, and culinary properties for centuries. In ancient India and China, lemongrass was widely used in Ayurvedic and traditional Chinese medicine to treat digestive issues, fever, infections, and inflammation. It was also believed to have detoxifying and calming effects, often brewed in teas or applied as an herbal remedy. Over time, its medicinal use spread across the Middle East and Africa, where it became an important part of folk medicine and natural healing properties. By the 15th and 16th centuries, lemongrass was introduced to Europe and the Caribbean through trade routes, where it gained popularity for its essential oil extraction and perfumery uses. And in the 19th and 20th centuries, it became a key ingredient in aromatherapy. I've got it going already over there. You guys just can't see it. And natural insect repellents. We'll talk a little bit about how I've used that in a formula due to its high citral content. Today, lemongrass is cultivated globally, particularly in India, Thailand, Indonesia, Brazil, and parts of Africa, and continues to be widely used in cooking, herbal medicine, and even skincare industries. Its versatility and health benefits have cemented its place as a valuable and widely used herb throughout history. Now, for the good stuff. In hoodoo, lemongrass is the primary ingredient of Van oil. This stuff is awesome. I think I'm going to do a video on how to make it. I think we're going to make it together. I'm inspired. One of the most popular oils used in conjure. Lemongrass is used in this preparation or on its own in hoodoo to protect against evil, to spiritually clean a house, and to bring good luck in love affairs, among other uses. This stuff is so powerful and smells amazing, obviously. Now, lemongrass is also sacred to the goddess Inanna, the Sumerian mother goddess. She is known as the Queen of Heaven, and she holds divine dominion over the underworld as well as heaven. She is a fertility goddess and brings abundance to all. Gotta love that. So lemongrass has been used in oils for much of history. Lemongrass was distilled and shipped around the world by the perfume industry. At that time, there was very little access to personal hygiene facilities, and the higher class would anoint themselves with scented oils to cover up their own distasteful smell. Lemongrass was one of the most popular scents for this purpose for those who could afford it. Yeah, there's a reason, because it will mask a lot of smellier herbs when used in that formula. Now, lemongrass has been a traditional healing herb and used in native regions for much of history. It was used to reduce fevers and given the name fever grass by some cultures, and it is one of the most popular medicinal plants in Brazil, and many in the Amazon use it as a sedative taken in tea form. So many rich uses throughout cultures, throughout time. Yeah. All right, on to medicinal properties. So lemongrass is rich in antioxidants, which help neutralize harmful free radicals in the body and potentially reduce the risk of chronic diseases. It may help reduce inflammation, which is linked to various health issues like heart disease and stroke. It may help reduce, lemongrass possesses antibacterial and antifungal properties, potentially aiding in fighting off infections. Now, some research suggests that the citral in lemongrass may help fight cancer cells while preserving healthy tissues. Lemongrass is often used to soothe digestive discomfort, reduce bloating, and relieve gas. Now, some studies indicate that lemongrass can have a calming effect and may help reduce anxiety and even depressive symptoms. It's wonderful. Lemongrass consumption may help lower blood pressure, and that's possibly due to its citral content and vasodilation. That's a fun word to say. Its microbial properties can help the body fight off various infections. And lemongrass may also be beneficial for weight management, oral health, and boosting the immune system. Many people find sipping the hot tea relaxing, but lemongrass tea may offer further anxiety-reducing properties. Researchers believe that the compound citral, which is found in lemongrass, helps to lower blood pressure by three main actions: vasodilation, that helps widen blood vessels, improve blood flow, and reduce blood pressure; the calming effects, that calms the nervous system and lowers heart rate and anxiety; and increased urination, that promotes the elimination of excess fluid from the body. So there's how it helps. And now in many countries where lemongrass plants are native to the area, people will chew on lemongrass stalks, the whole stalks. They just chew on them. They claim this improves dental health and keeps the mouth feeling clean. Some studies find that it appears to really support this claim, that it actually helps the dental health. A study found in 2023 that participants who used lemongrass oil mouthwash showed significantly lower levels of plaque and better gum health compared to participants who used a chlorhexidine mouthwash. So there you go. Similarly, a 2021 study found lemongrass oil mouthwash had more effective anti-plaque and anti-gingivitis properties in children than chlorhexidine mouthwash. Finally, a 2024 study suggests that lemongrass essential oil might be useful in treating periodontitis, gingivitis, and bad breath, all oral health problems. So, hey, it's one more thing that we can be thankful to lemongrass for. Now, on to magical properties. The element is air, the gender is masculine, the planet is Mercury, and the day of the week it is most potent is Wednesday. So, lemongrass planted around the home and in the garden will repel snakes. I don't know if they don't like the smell or they don't like the actual plant, but they keep away. It is used in lust potions as well as in infusions to aid in developing psychic powers. Lemongrass has a lifting and opening effect, so it's an excellent herb to utilize in road opening spells and helps to lift curses and hexes. Awesome. Drinking lemongrass tea or burning it as an incense will help to refresh your outlook. So it can help you change your perspective, change your mindset, all of those things. Now you can use it as a hair rinse to open communication channels, or use it to fill a spray bottle for a refreshing hydrosol to inspire creativity. The essential oil is best for this purpose. You could use an infusion, but if you want it to last a little bit longer, the essential oil is best. Now, you can anoint yourself with the essential oil before going out to brighten your outlook and boost your allure. Get a little bit of glamour magic going on. You could burn lemongrass during ritual work to increase your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities, such as before divination or before trance sessions. And lemongrass holds energy to clear away the negative. So you could add an infusion of the herb to your wash water and wipe down the threshold, doorways, and floors to cleanse an area of residual energy. Say there was an argument or a fight, wash away that negative energy with your lemongrass water. Wonderful. Now, lemongrass is a powerful hoodoo herb. It's used to inspire lust. So you could brew an infusion and sip it with your lover to heighten awareness of each other. I'm hearing like porno music in my head. It's so funny. Now, to rid a room of a haunting or a hex, you could pour boiling water over chopped burdock root, a sprig of rosemary, and a handful of lemongrass. You let that steep for 9 minutes and then strain it, and then add the infusion to your wash water and use it to rinse away the negative and raise the vibration of the area. How cool is that? And finally, lemongrass essential oil is a traditional insect repellent and used to repel mosquitoes and fleas. Awesome. Now, my personal uses, and they're going to be pretty predictable. They're going to be straight from those magical uses that I just went over. They are in my bug off spray. They are paired with lavender, clary sage, citronella, and rosemary. This stuff smells like candy, and people love it at market. The kids especially love it because it smells like candy. And people come and they spray my tester, and then they go around, and then they come back and they buy it. I haven't been bit since I sprayed this stuff, and I said that's what I was hoping for. So this is available on my website. It's $15. It's a pretty tall bottle. So yeah. Now, I don't know how it acts around pets. All pets are different, but just I would do a little test patch maybe on their little paws and see how they react. So I can't claim that no, it won't bother them or it will, because just like we are sensitive to different things, your pets are all different. So do a test, but this is pretty safe. The only thing is that it does have ethanol in it, a very small amount, like 10 milliliters, just to preserve it. So there's that. Then I have my road opener oil and road opener powder. And I changed my formula from my road opener powder. It actually has crossroads dirt from my crossroads. Yep, you heard me right. Yeah, so it's a little bit stronger. I actually dug up some crossroads dirt. If you know where I live right on the corner. So crossroads dirt is right there. Why not? So I really like to pair these two together for any kind of road opening spell that I do. And then I have a new product. It is diffuser oils. These are great when you add them to any kind of small diffuser. And you add 5 to 10 drops. 5 is subtle, 10 is you mean it, right? And this one is the headache ease. And it really, really helps along with the lavender, peppermint, and frankincense and eucalyptus that I put in here to help. It uses its lifting and healing properties to help that headache naturally go away. If you don't want to take anything like my headache and migraine tea or any kind of tincture that I have. This is going to go straight into your diffuser. It does have ethanol in it, which is getting harder and harder to find online. So it is $15 for this small little guy, but you're only going to use 5 to 10 drops per session. So other than that, oh my gosh, I just love to have it around. Lemongrass is amazing. Oh, yeah. Love this stuff. Love this stuff. All right. So that was lemongrass. If you like the products, there will be a hyperlink down in the description box below. As always, when you check out, make sure that you enter that code word, all caps, veiled, to get your free shipping. That is only available through my YouTube channel. That is my gift from me to you, and it saves you a little bit of money, and it's just my way of saying thanks for watching my channel. So don't forget that. If you'd like to financially support this channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee. The details are going to be down below, or you can just scan this QR code right here, but absolutely no pressure. But if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, ring that bell if you'd like to have notifications of my upcoming videos. But other than that, live your best life and live for yourself. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.